It's a St. Patrick's Day edition of Grand Rapids Rise Volleyball. Hi, everybody, and good evening to you, and welcome to the Grand Rapids Rise. Today they take on the Vegas Thrill. Inside our broadcast position, I'm Dan Hasty, that's Katie Olson, and Katie, a chance for the Rise to go over 500 today.
Yeah, super exciting match today. You're seeing Alicia Glass-Childers coming back to the state of Michigan. She's bringing a lot of fans with her. Super excited to have her back here. And then for the Rise, the chance to come above 500 on their home court. Super exciting night.
Let's go ahead and go back to what happened the last time the Rise took the floor, because they took down a red-hot Columbus Fury team in 4.
Yeah, that was a great match for them to take the win on, especially coming off of a super hot team. They were able to take advantage and get a win on their home court. We saw major key plays from Maren Grote really coming alive in the middle, led the Rise in that win.
So we saw them end up getting the win in the first set, and that was a convincing, clear, and dominating set. The second set was very different, and that's when Columbus kind of hit their stride.
Yeah, you saw a really big back and forth battle of the serve-receive game. The Rise came off to a very hot start. Then you saw the Fury come back and take advantage of that second game. And then you saw the third set come in where it was a little more leveled out going into that fourth set.
What was funny about that third set was that we really didn't know how it was going to go. But then we saw the Rise kind of do and channel what they got back in that first set. What were they able to do?
They were able to really mix in those middle attacks and not just heavily focus on the pins. They are so good on the pins with having Claire Chassé out there and Emilia Dimitrova on the other side, throwing in Maren Grote, and then you saw Sydney Bolding make her debut after Alyssa Jensen went down with a sprained ankle, and she came in and had a kill right away. So that was really set the tone for that match.
And then in that fourth set, that's when it got close, because the first 3 sets, not all that close. But that last one, that one really was where the Rise had to dig deep.
Yeah, you saw point for point, everyone fighting, really gritty on the court. Fourth set was definitely a nail-biter. You had everyone on the edge of their seats, but it was great to see the Rise really rise to the occasion and take down the Fury in 3 sets.
That's right.
4 sets.
Rising and shining, if you will. So the Rise get themselves a win. They're now 4-4. So that means a win today puts them over the 500 mark. So now we can take a look at what that means in terms of the PVF standings, because right now it's Atlanta at the top, which ironically is a team that Grand Rapids has played super well.
Yeah, they're playing them, scouting them extremely well, and their ability to beat them at home and on the road shows just greatness from the Rise. And then you have the Omaha Supernovas coming in at second, and then you have the Columbus Fury, who are actually tied with the schedule with the Grand Rapids Rise. So if the Rise is able to take down the Vegas Thrill here, you will see them move up in standings.
You see that the Thrill are sitting at 4-7. Why have they had a slow start?
You know, travel, and they got off to one of the later starts in the league. They didn't have a lot of games at the beginning, so really figuring out how their team meshes together. They didn't get that until later on. Now you're seeing they just took down the Columbus Fury, them really start to mesh together, play together, so you'll see a well-versatile team today.
Let's go ahead and take a look as we continue to get you ready for the Rise and the Vegas Thrill at the starting lineup, because we did just find out that it is what we thought it would be. The Rise are going to go with the lineup that we expected. They also do have the returning services potentially of Kayla Caffey today, but as you take a look at that starting lineup, not really too many surprises.
No, you see you have the outside Claire Chassé, Simone Abbott, then going in the middle to Maren Grote. Alyssa Jensen is coming back in to play starting in the middle. Then you're having Emilia Dimitrova on the right side. Sarah Sponsel is a libero.
We will take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll give you some of the players that we're going to be keeping a close eye on here today as the Rise take on the Vegas Thrill, and a chance to get over 500. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. First serve is next as you're watching along Grand Rapids Rise Volleyball on WXSP TV and on YouTube.
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
The wait is finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight.
We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads.
There are stars everywhere you look.
No secret that tonight's going to be epic.
Prepare to make history. And we are underway, and what a start. And a serve for Wiley.
first set. Everything going their way, including that stop block.
Man, oh man, is it difficult to get momentum when you're playing against Nunaville.
Starts off set 2 with an ace serve. Mayfield on serve receive. Nunaville hunting the line. She's feeling it.
What can't Nunaville do?
Vegas thrill here on St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day to all of you watching along, whether it be on WXSP or on YouTube. We just gave you a look at the Grand Rapids starting lineup, and Katie, it boils down to many days, Claire Chassé and Amelia Dimitrova, but Maren Grote's really stepped up this year.
She has. You've seen her really come alive in the last couple of matches, not only in the front row, but also serving. It is so important to have a middle back there that serves and plays defense. She does have a very tough serve, and then you also see her in front row playing that defense, having that hard block up front. She put on a number of blocks in the last game against the Columbus Fury, hoping to see that again today.
Meanwhile, we look on the other side for the Vegas Thrill because one of their best players is also one of the best players in the world. We get a chance to see Alicia Glass-Childress. She's also a native son or daughter in this case of Michigan. She's from Leland.
Yeah, she is. 2.5 hours up north. She played at a local club right here in Grand Rapids, far out. So bringing her back, watching her be able to play on this court, it's great. She was a bronze medalist in 2016 with the USA Olympic team, so really great to have her in our gym.
And you know she's got a big cheering section here
She
today.
definitely does.
So, in case you're new to the Pro Volleyball Federation, there are some different wrinkles to what exactly this league looks like. And Katie, it's a good thing she's here because she's a rules expert. So, what are the differences between, let's say, what we see in this league versus NCAA?
Yeah, so in the NCAA, you do have 15 subs. You are allowed to come in and out of a game. Here, you don't see that as much. Once a player enters in the game and comes out, they cannot enter back into the game. Also, you don't see the libero serving. So the person in a different color jersey is called the libero, and the middle normally comes out and she can serve for them. You're now seeing middles serve.
We are ready for volleyball here in Grand Rapids. Ashley Evans will serve. Puts it up and we're underway here on St. Patrick's Day. Little chance at the net, and an early point goes to Vegas. Right up front, looked like a chance there for Kat Bell, and it's 1-0. Ashley Evans going to the near side. Dimitrova keeps it going. Evans wants Claire Chassé. And we're tied at 1. Who else to get the first point for the Rise? But their superstar, Claire Chassé, gets us even at 1.
Really love that hard line ball that she swung right at Kat.
Chassé serves for Grand Rapids. That one a little bit low, and that has been a bit of a bugaboo for this Rise team. It's service errors.
Yeah, really finding that balance between serving tough, but also in bounce.
Serve goes over from Alicia Glass-Childress. There's a block out front. And now they set up Dimitrova. And that one just floats out of bounds, a point for the Rise. That was nearly dug out and kept in, but a great play in the back row by Sponsel. Now it's Alyssa Jensen's turn, the former Michigan State Spartan, with us all tied up at 2. Another service error. They had 20 of those not too long ago in one of their matches against San Diego. That was a big problem for them. Going to try to limit those a little bit more here today. That's a wicked serve there from the back line. And a point goes to Grand Rapids. 3-3, back and forth we go here in the early going.
Yeah, Simone Abbott doing what she does best, seeing that seam in the block and really pounding hard cross there.
Feels kind of important to get her going early.
Definitely.
Amelia Dimitrova serves. Handled. They set up near side Gonzalez. Now Simone Abbott with a little finesse. And it falls in the middle. What do they call that? The campfire? It's 4-3 Grand Rapids.
Yes, really nice job there by Simone Abbott mixing up her shots. We do see her go hard cross a lot, throwing in a little tip, keeps the thrill on their toes.
Dimitrova back to the service line for GR. Now Vegas, who got a big win over Columbus in their last match. Quick chance for Grote. Denied. And Vegas able to get it back. Kat Bell ties us up at 4.
Kat Bell put some pace on that ball. You really heard the whole crowd there go, ooh.
Grand Rapids trying to get that point back and the lead. How about Marin Grote? Gets it inside the line, and it's a Rise lead in the first set.
Definitely a player that has come out of her shell recently for the Rise. Marin Grote is becoming one of those go-to players.
Now it's Simone Abbott's turn. Into the net again. She was a ways behind the line, too.
Yeah, I think we were just trying to put a lot of pace on that ball.
Kat Bell for the thrill. Evans trying to catch Vegas off guard, but they were ready for it. That one goes a little bit too long. It was a really nice play by the libero, Kylie Murr, but it's 6-5 GR.
Kylie Murr had quite the career at Minnesota, leading the team in digs.
Marin Grote serving for the Rise. Gets it over. Near shot, great diving play, Simone Abbott. They want Chasse, and she sneaks it onto the line. And the Rise have the first double lead. It's a 2-point advantage now after we went back and forth for the first 10 points. So Grote with another chance. Well, there's a line drive serve. And a block out in front. How about Chasse? That's not exactly her game, but you wouldn't know it. That looked really flawless. And again, that's one of the things about Claire Chasse. She does everything.
She really does.
Marin Grote once again. And Gabby Gonzalez gets it back for Vegas.
Doing what she does best. She runs a lower tempo ball to the outside, really uses the blocker's hands.
That puts Gonzalez back to the service line for the thrill. Evans trying to catch Vegas off guard. They were ready for it. A free ball. Dimitrova, Evans, back row attack. Abbott gets it down, and it's 9-6 Grand Rapids with a lead thanks to Simone Abbott, who's off to a good start. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find two women that have had longer and more storied coaching careers in this Pro Volleyball Federation than the two we have here today. Kathy George for Grand Rapids, Fran Flory on the Vegas side. There's a block, ends up floating out of bounds. That's a point for Saskia Hippe. But there's a lot of experience. Little chance at the net. By the way, that last one was Berkeley Oblad. And there's another point. The thrill all of a sudden are within one. So Oblad back to the line. She's a former Utah Ute, former All-American, and actually an assistant coach at Southern Utah University. Claire Chasse had it denied. Now a chance, and Simone Abbott keeps it going. They want Chasse once again, and she finds the hole. It's 10-8 Grand Rapids.
Both sides, you're seeing them really take advantage of these out-of-system swings, meaning the set isn't perfect. These outside hitters have to get their feet to the ball.
Claire Chasse to serve for Grand Rapids. That one almost went a little long. Kat Bell with the tap, kept alive. You see the timing and how important it is there. Abbott. Chasse goes down to keep it alive. Sponsel, Abbott, free ball. And now it's blocked out in front. That's Simone Abbott getting a piece of it. And the Rise take control, denying Lane Van Buskirk. Now it's Chasse again. Just snuck it over that line. And a great play by Chasse, and a great play by Abbott, but that's about as far as it goes. Point for Vegas, 11-9 Grand Rapids. Alicia Glass-Childress, the native of Leland, Michigan, just a little bit north of Traverse City. Dimitrova finds the back line, and it's a point the first time we've said Dimitrova's name. She is a coach on the floor. Puts it up for Alyssa Jensen. And puts it a little bit too far.
For the Grand Rapids Rise to be successful in this game, they really got to get their serving under control, missing by a couple of feet right now.
And now Vegas ends up catching a bit of the cold as well. 13-10 Grand Rapids. That was Hannah Maddox. This kind of amazing that the Rise can be in these positions where they do have leads despite those service errors.
Yes.
You see how close that was. Dimitrova serves. Going to Kat Bell, blocked and unable to keep it in the lines.
Just wide. Caught Marin Grote a little late to that block.
Lane Van Buskirk. And that one, a point for Grand Rapids. Must have just nudged the line.
Gotta love the Bolt 6 system here.
Rode the line. Another point for Chasse. Abbott goes a country mile behind that service line. Here's a back row attack, and Hannah Maddox puts it down.
What a great set choice by Childress. She saw the middle block being pulled and then set that back row attack right in the seam.
Kat Bell serves. Chasse, Evans kept alive. Abbott looking for Chasse. And she is feeling it here in set number 1. The Rise are first to 15 here on St. Patrick's Day.
Looking like a baddie, I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, cause I run this whole block.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at renathletics.com and provolleyballshop.com.
Well, there's some familiarity on both of these sides. Kenna Sauer, who played for 3 different college teams, is actually already on her 2nd pro volleyball team. She was with the Rise to start on their practice squad, and now she's a member of the Thrill. You see Mac Pedraza and Gabby Gonzalez were Buckeyes, and Alicia Glass-Childress has a big cheering section here today.
It's really great that this league allows you to see a lot of the girls that you played with or played against. Reunions are great.
Marin Grote to serve with the Rise up 3. Nice play by Grote. Jensen tried to take him by surprise, and Grote keeps this one momentarily, but that one floats into the bench. Nearby Kathy George and her assistants, one of which is named Bill Walton. Not the famous college basketball analyst, but he's famous around this building. Vegas serves, and it goes a little too long. We talked about this before. It's like a virus into your computer. If one team does it, the other team starts to do it too. You see how close that was. Ashley Evans gets a chance. The former Purdue Boilermaker. Looking for Maddox. Blocked. Abbott goes up with 2 hands to get it. Fight at the net. Jensen to Chasse. Good play there for Maddox. She had some help from Kylie Murr. free ball. Chasse, Evans, Dimitrova. And it's a point for Grand Rapids.
Yeah, looks like we had a net violation on Vegas Thrill.
That's the largest lead so far in set number 1 for Grand Rapids, 17-13 here in the first. Ashley Evans again. Chance for Kat Bell, and she usually will not miss. 17-14. Vegas got a big win over Columbus their last time out. Kenna Sauer with the serve there. That one goes down. There's a point. Check that. That was Berkeley Oblad. So she gets back to the line again. She's had a good start so far. Oblad, very important piece. She's actually a Las Vegas native, Coronado High School. That's been one of the great things about this Pro Volleyball Federation, is that it's given these ladies a chance to come home.
Come home, play in their home state. A lot of their friends probably stayed around that area, so being able to watch them play at a professional level, it's got to be great.
Point went to Grand Rapids, now with Chasse's turn from the service line. Glass Childress to Kat Bell. Good play for Chasse, another play, but that time Vegas gets the point.
You're really seeing Alicia Glass-Childress use her back row attacks and move them around, keeping the Rise on their toes at the blocking front.
Glass-Childress with the serve. Evans, Simone Abbott. And it's all Vegas can do to keep it alive for a second touch. Simone Abbott's had a really nice first set. She's had a couple of tough matches.
Yeah, right now you're seeing her ability to really mix it up, going hard line, hard cross, throwing in a roll shot or a tip there, really keeps the Thrill not knowing what she's gonna do next.
She really brings that team together on the floor when she's right. Camila Gomez in to serve for the Rise. Serving specialist. Kat Bell with a tap. Kept alive, Grote, Gomez, Dimitrova. And the Thrill recover. Glass Childress, another block. She'll try again. Wants Kat Bell. And she sneaks it inside the back line.
What a great shot by Kat Bell. That last 3 feet of the court is so hard to defend.
See the substitution. Gomez comes out. Sarah Sponsel's back in for Grand Rapids. Hannah Maddox serves. The Thrill down by 2. Sponsor to go down and get that. They want Abbott again. Right back, Simone Abbott. Happy birthday. 20-17, and Grand Rapids' lead is 3.
Gotta love an overpass as a front row attacker.
Amelia Dimitrova's turn. And she delivers the first ace for the Rise today. The lead goes to 4. Las Vegas wants timeout. It's a 4-point Rise advantage, and it's Rise Volleyball on WXSP 96.1 The Game and YouTube.
Pro Volleyball Federation, where every action carries the weight of passion and pride. There's a select group that rises above the rest. 23 athletes of the Pro Volleyball Federation are past or current members of the USA Women's National Volleyball Team, each a testament to dedication, skill, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Pro Volleyball Federation, building champions and making dreams a reality.
Grand Rapids up by 4. Welcome back, Van Andel Arena. And now with a 4-4 Grand Rapids Rise team trying to get themselves over the 500 mark. So far, Katie Olson, they put themselves in a good position.
They really have. Mixing up the offense, going from the middle to the outside is really helping them keep the thrill on their toes.
Vegas getting a few last words from one of the most storied head coaches in all of college volleyball history, and Fran Flory. 21 seasons at LSU. You get a look, there's Amelia Dimitrova to serve for Grand Rapids. Glass shoulders for Kat Bell. Down it goes, a coach's point. Make it a 3-point advantage for Grand Rapids.
That shot by Kat Bell you don't often see by a right-handed person since it is so hard across her body.
Lane Van Buskirk. Chassé keeps it going. They want Simone Abbott. That one got a little bit too close to the net.
You saw Ashley Evans go, my bad, right away.
Rise had a 4-point advantage. That's now down to 2, so this becomes a pretty important point on both sides.
Yeah, looks like we have a serving sub coming in.
Megan Jemison. Jemison, the native of Rancho Santa Margarita, California. Back row shot and a block, and 3 straight for Vegas has tightened this one up. Looked like Abby Gonzalez. Jemison, the former Stanford Cardinal, puts it in the net, and that's a good time if you're on the Grand Rapids side for a service there. And the last thing the Vegas throw we're looking for.
Yeah, but now we have a serving sub. Shannon Scully coming in for Simone Abbott, also as a serving sub.
And we saw a lot out of Shannon Scully the last time these two teams played, and when Grand Rapids was here, Shannon Scully really gave her team a lift.
Yeah, she did. She has a calming aspect on the court. That's why Kathy George loves to put her in these tight situations.
Glass shoulders, Gonzalez kept alive, but not long enough. Grote went down for it. It's a 1-point set. Give Vegas a lot of credit. They have not gone down quietly here in the first set, and now they've got a chance to tie it up. Make it a best of the next 3 points. Kat Bell serves. Chassé, Evans, back to Claire. Claire gives the Rise a 2-point lead. Maren Grote to serve as Alyssa Jensen comes back in for the Rise. Gonna try to make something happen from the back row. Chassé gets a chance, and she doesn't miss. Dim the lights, it's set point here in Grand Rapids. And a timeout taken by Vegas. We'll keep it right here. We were talking a little bit about Shannon Scully, and obviously her coming in right there. She was doing this last Saturday here, and it really gave her team a lift.
Yeah, she is a great serving specialist, and then she has been the best passer. She also played libero in one of her college seasons, so she is a back row captain per se, able to really pass nails back there.
What is it about Shannon Scully? They call her the master because she does have her master. She was a beach volleyball national champion. We talked about her a little bit beforehand. She's also got that experience as a libero too.
Yeah, so especially when you're playing beach, you have so much more court to cover since there are only 2 players. So her experience out there being able to read the ball, really bring something on the court in sixes, it makes it a lot easier.
You got to look at what she did against Columbus last Saturday. 9 digs during that time, and that sounds like a true libero to me. It was a great performance by her, and one thing we've seen from Kathy George and her team the last couple of matches, new names have gotten opportunity.
Yeah, and a lot of them have rose to the occasion. It's great to see when you have someone come off the bench and really make an impact for your team.
Set point. Kept towards the near line. Gabby Gonzalez misses it wide, and Grand Rapids takes home set number 1. On the strength of Claire Chassé and a very strong number 1 set, out of Simone Abbott. Grand Rapids has a 25-21 win and a 1-0 lead.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Looking like a baddie, I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, cause I run this whole block.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at realprovb.com and provolleyballshop.com.
Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way. I'm making them big moves, I won't stay quiet. 5'6", but I feel like a giant. I got the source, I am the supplier. I can make them boys sing like the in the choir. I'm on top and I'm taking it higher.
Nunaviller can put the ball away from every single area of the court.
And an off-speed tip. Brooke Nunaviller quickly in the scorers column for Omaha in this first set. Everything going their way, including that stop block.
Man, oh man, is it difficult to get momentum when you're playing against Nunaviller.
Starts off set 2 with an ace serve. Mayfield on serve receive. Nunaviller hunting the line. She's viewing it.
What can't Nunaviller do?
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
You get a look at Kathy George, the longtime head coach at Michigan State, also a decade at Western Michigan before that. So she is no stranger to the west side of the state of Michigan. Over 3 decades with Michigan State.
Definitely not. And, you know, I was talking to her earlier about this game, and she was super excited. It's St. Patrick's Day. She's like, I have a green outfit. Been at Michigan State for over 2 decades. She was very ready for tonight.
And there's no shortage of green outfits when you are a Michigan State Spartan, especially for as long as Kathy George was. And on the other side, you got Fran Flory, of course, LSU. A little less green there, but when you're talking about Mardi Gras, there's pretty much every color in the rainbow. So much experience between these two sidelines.
Definitely 2 great women to look up to for all of these players.
Vegas gets the serve to start set number 2. It's 1-0 Grand Rapids. Can Grand Rapids get this first point? Not this time. Hannah Maddox with a rejection. A block makes it 1-0 Vegas.
Let's go, Rise! Let's go, Rise!
When we saw the last time that Grand Rapids played here, they won the first set convincingly. The second set belongs to the other side. And a point goes for Grand Rapids.
Looks like we have another net violation by the Thrill.
Puts Claire Chassé back to the service line. Already with 6 kills in that first set. For Maddox. Kept alive. What a nice play by Dimitrova. But Chassé sends it skyward and a little bit too far the back row.
Hannah Maddox for the Vegas Thrill is really just a power attacker. She hits that ball so hard, the blockers really have to press over on her.
Oblad the serve for Vegas. Evans and Kayla Caffey making her presence known right out of the gate. She's off the bench and she gets a point.
Kayla Caffey just came off of the injury list, so she started yesterday, and now you're seeing her here today.
We talked to Kathy George about how she was going to stack her lineup, and the question was coming down to Alyssa Jensen. And coming off of a sprained ankle, a small sprain, said that she might start her out because then after things get moving, sometimes things get tight.
Yeah, and Kayla Caffey has so much experience, is so quick in the middle. she's a great asset to this team.
Glass Childress serves. Evans for Marin Grote. Too easy, and we're tied at 3. Amelia Dimitrova back to the line. Glass Childress, Cat Bell. And I believe this time we get a net touch on Grand Rapids. First time today. Thrill have been really good on the road this year. So far 3-3, which says something, as that one lands on the back line and an ace for Hannah Maddox.
With topspin serves, you just get that ball to tail off at the end, dropping in.
That high arcing serve. Abbott had to dive off to her left. Now comes back for a free ball. Glass Childress for Cat Bell again. Good play by Dimitrova, ran into Chasse. Now Abbott. Handled, Kylie Murr, back to Bell. Blocked, Chasse for Evans. Near side, Marin Grote gets the points. That's a good volley, and the Rise are down only 1. There were a lot of moving parts on that particular play. Now it's Simone Abbott's turn. And watch how far back she'll stay of the line here. It's a set foot serve. She kind of winds up and cranks it. There's a block for Ashley Evans. We're tied at 5. Like Simone Abbott, if she goes any farther back, she's not going to be actually on the floor. She's going to be on the basketball court underneath. Cat Bell. Sponsel goes down. Evans wants Chasse. And there's a point and a beauty to give Grand Rapids the lead.
What a dig there by Sarah Sponsel. Really being able to reach out her arms and get under that ball.
You got to explain how far back Simone Abbott is right now and why this is happening.
You know, it looks like she's about almost a full volleyball court or full half court behind the line. So for her, she's really driving her serve and hoping that it drops off. To pass, honestly, these are a little harder because she's so far back.
She's got to hit that ball a country mile. Gabby Gonzalez, Dimitrova, Evans, Grote. They go down to dig it out. That's a great play for Cat Bell. Sponsel, Evans, Dimitrova, and it's 7-5. Grand Rapids has 4 straight points.
That was quite the set there by Ashley Evans, really confusing the blockers up front, throwing Marin Grote behind on that slide, and then setting Amelia Dimitrova from the back row. You're seeing a sub over here for the Vegas Thrill. Gabby Gonzalez is now out.
And the substitution is Kenna Sauer, the former member of the Grand Rapids Rise, as Abbott's serve goes a little bit too long, and it goes back to Vegas. Not a lot of multi-team players in this Pro Volleyball Federation, but Kenna Sauer is one.
It's got to be a weird feeling for her coming back here where she originally started.
Lane Van Buskirk serves for Vegas. Evans looking for Claire Chasse. Sneaks it onto the line. What a play, and that's court awareness at its finest. 2-point lead for the Rise. It's a lot of changing directions and a lot of moving parts when you're that high in the air. Grote serves. Glass Childers. Cat Bell. Doesn't get much easier than that, 8-7. Vegas still looks sharp even though they lost set number 1.
Yeah, Cat Bell is really having quite the game for the Vegas Thrill.
Now she gets back to the service line. Evans wants Chasse. Great play for Kylie Murr. They want Cat Bell. Dimitrova, Evans, and Vegas has a chance to tie it up. Cat Bell again.
Looks like we have a net violation on Grand Rapids Rise.
And it ties us up at 8. Couple of net violations in this second set for Grand Rapids. 8-8 tie. Cat Bell hoists it over. Chassé, Evans, back to Claire. Great play by Bell. Evans to the right side. Dimitrova's is handled. Grand Rapids setting up for Chassé. Got a piece of Vegas, and the Rise have the lead. But they're really working for Chassé. So far, they continue to go back to her, and that's one of the things that Grand Rapids sort of leans on is their stars.
Yeah, I think they're going back to her because the mismatch between Alicia Glass-Childers, she's able to go over her right now.
Evans serves Vegas with a good play from Abbott to keep it alive. They want Chassé, put it in a good spot, and she does the rest. Claire Chassé is on a heater. 10-8 Grand Rapids. Good start for Grand Rapids. They won set number 1. Now they lead Vegas by 2 here in set number 2. Glass-Childers for Kenna Sauer. Little too strong, and the Rise are up 3. Well, they've gone on some nice runs so far when it was Simone Abbott back at the line, and now Ashley Evans' turn. They decided to play it short. There's Sauer, handled, Evans, quick shot. Kayla Caffey gets the point. Kayla Caffey's just hit the ground running since coming in here in this set.
Yeah, she's so quick on her feet that she gets up on those attacks. You don't really see her coming, and then the same thing, being able to go to that pin block.
Timeout, Las Vegas. Check that, Grand Rapids calls a timeout. So we step aside. It's Pro Volleyball from Grand Rapids on the Rise Radio and TV network.
The wait is finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight.
We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads.
There are stars everywhere you look.
No secret that tonight's going to be epic.
Prepare to make history.
And we are underway, and what a start. And a serve for Wiley.
Picks out Nana Miller.
Just so
and certainly not rocket science. No purchase necessary, no negotiating.
Grand Rapids, the second highest attendance average in the Pro Volleyball Federation. You see over 5,300 per match. And I got a feeling they're going to be somewhere near that number here again this afternoon. Welcome back. Grand Rapids 12, Vegas 8. After taking the first set, Grand Rapids trying to do it again. Evans serves, Glass-Childers, and it's slammed down. Point for the Thrill, and a point from Berkeley Oblat. And here's Kenna Sauer to serve against her former team. This has got to be a surreal situation and a feeling for her, but she also played on 3 different college teams: Houston, Texas Tech, and Missouri. Evans wants Dimitrova. Good play by Sauer in the back line. And it gets Vegas a point, and they needed it. Grand Rapids' lead is 2. Kenna Sauer again. It's 2 straight points for Vegas. Evans wants Chassé. And that has just been there all match so far.
It really has. She does a great job of aiming for those back 3 feet of the court. Super hard on defense.
Chassé serving for Grand Rapids. Into the net it goes. Service error and a point for Vegas. Berkeley Oblat Abbott couldn't handle it. I think she was maybe worried about it going out of bounds and didn't have it in the right place.
Yeah, you're seeing Vegas Thrill really switch to starting to target Simone Abbott when they're serving.
She had a dynamite first set. And this one goes into the net. So the Rise get that point back. That'll put Kayla Caffey back to the service line. She's just hit the ground running since coming back in after missing a couple of games. Missed a few matches with an injury. And a point for Vegas.
Vegas Thrill doing what they do best. They run a lot of middles behind the setter, so they're running a ton of slides.
And that middle was Lane Van Buskirk. Glass Childress, the native of Leland, Michigan, to serve. Evans looking for Simone Abbott. Blocked. Kat Bell gets in on the act, and we're tied up at 14. Chassé, Evans, right side, and Dimitrova returns the lead to the Rise. That puts Dimitrova back to the line. The Vegas Thrill, the fourth major league team in Las Vegas. That's just been something that has been exploding as of late. Kat Bell into the net, 16-14. Vegas has added teams like hockey's Golden Knights, football's Raiders, the Las Vegas Aces, and maybe even soon a Major League Baseball team. They've been very, very busy in the desert. And a block out in front. Simone Abbott and Marin Grote, 17-14 Grand Rapids.
Really great job by Simone Abbott lining up with that right shoulder of Vegas Thrill and pressing over so Marin can close that block.
Simone's gonna have to feel really good about what she's done so far to this point. 3 straight for Grand Rapids. Glass Childers for Kat Bell. And the Thrill stop the Rise run. Kat Bell's doing a lot of good work for Vegas. That's kill number 9. Hannah Maddox to serve for the Vegas Thrill. Evans for Chassé. And that was Bell and Van Buskirk. 2 straight for the Thrill. Tighter sets, something we did not see a whole lot of last weekend when Columbus and Grand Rapids faced off. Big wins in each of the first 3 sets. Sponsel, Evans, Dimitrova inside the line, and it's a 2-point Rise lead. And here comes Shannon Scully for Grand Rapids. Rise have just had the smallest of edges so far today.
Yeah, just a little bit. Their ability to put points back to back is what is keeping them at 2 points above Thrill.
Fran Florey's team coming off that big win against Columbus their last time out. Good play by Glass Childers. Sauer, now Evans, wants Dimitrova. Kat Bell keeps it alive. Good play by Kylie Murr to stay out of the way. She had to go down to the slide. Claire Chassé makes it 19-16 Grand Rapids. There's a lot of moving parts on that play. Vegas actually did a lot of things right there, but Claire Chassé is sort of a trump card.
Yeah, Kat Bell really crashing on that off blocker defense, but then the GR Rise caught her off balance on that block, able to go line.
Scully, Glass Childers looking for Kenna Sauer. Evans keeps it alive, and a block right in the middle. Lane Van Buskirk knocks it down, and the Rise lead is 2. Setter substitution as Van Buskirk comes out for the second time in as many sets. Megan Jemison, former Stanford Cardinal, is in. Sponsel, Evans, Marin Grote, out of bounds. Couldn't tuck it in.
just
and
a little
all of a sudden,
wide.
Vegas is working with some momentum. See how close that was? Not all that close, if we're being honest. Sponsel for Evans. They want Chasse. They're going to have to go outside the back line to get it. Block out in front. Sponsel, and a chance for Grand Rapids. Chasse. Now it's Vegas's turn with Kat Bell. And we are all tied up at 19. What a job by the Vegas Thrill to get this thing evened up.
Yeah, great substitution call by Fran Flory, bringing in the serving subs. Since subs are so limited, it is really hard. You have to be strategic as a coach of when you're going to use that serving sub or sub.
Timeout in Vegas. This is Rise Radio and TV, presented by University of Michigan Health West.
Nuneviller can put the ball away from every single area of the court.
And an off-speed tip. Nuneviller quickly in the scorers column for Omaha in this first set. Everything going their way, including that stop block.
Man, oh man, is it difficult to get momentum when you're playing against Nuneviller.
Starts off set 2 with an ace serve. Mayfield on serve receive. Nuneviller hunting the line. She's viewing it.
What can't Nuneviller do?
The green sprinkled in the crowd today, and for good reason. And so far, the luck has been on the Grand Rapids side, taking the first set, and now they're trying to do it for the second straight. Dan Hasty, Katie Olson from Van Andel Arena, and a chance for Grand Rapids to go over 500. Meanwhile, Vegas has been pretty good away from home this year. They've won 3 out of their 6 opportunities, so Vegas travels well.
They do. And you know, travel in this league, it's a little different. I know a lot of the higher colleges in the Big Ten fly privately, and now we're flying commercials, so that's a little bit.
Some high leverage points at stake. Jemison. Evans looking for Chasse. And it returns the lead to Grand Rapids. The old coach's point, 20-19 Grand Rapids.
Claire Chasse really had some power on that ball for that dig to go all the way back to the end line.
Marin Grote hoping to give the Rise a little momentum, as we just saw a whole bunch of from Vegas. Sauer, Glass Childers, Kat Bell. Good play by Evans. Grote wants Claire Chasse. Kylie Murr lays out. Kat Bell. Too strong, point Grand Rapids, and the lead goes back to 2.
Looks like we're gonna have a challenge here. I think they believe that the Rise touched the ball. Yep, Fran Flory calling for that challenge on Kat Bell's attack.
Frisco, Texas. A little town, well, not so little really, where the challenges are reviewed. So now we all wait with bated breath to see if Grand Rapids gets this point. Everything done on iPads at this level. Either we're going to see a 2-point Grand Rapids lead or an even score, but the call stays for Grand Rapids.
Looks like there's no block touch. The officials are really looking for those fingers to fall backwards.
And that's a big point at this point in this set.
Yes, it is.
Grote. Glass Childers. And slamming it down was Berkeley Oblad. You said her name a lot so far.
Yeah, the Vegas Thrill really like to use their middles. You see Alicia Glass Childers really moving her middles around, whether they're running in front or behind.
Serving is Saskia Hippe, native of Berlin, Germany. Evans wants Kayla Caffey. A little bit too long, and we're all tied up. There's a fine line when you get to this stage of a set when it's this close.
Yes, and really bringing in a strong server at this late in the game is a great move by Fran Flory.
Played a lot overseas in Europe. Considered the best server with Olympiakos Piraeus. There's a point for Grand Rapids, and they get it back. So they'll get the serve back as well with a 1-point lead. Ashley Evans' turn for Grand Rapids. Sauer, Glass Childers, and from the back row, the point goes to Grand Rapids. They tried to get a hit bay in on it that time, but just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, just a little wide there. Love the back row decision, though. Keeps the Rise on their toes, especially when you're having not only the 3 attackers in the front row, but also the 2 in the back row.
Timeout Vegas. This is Rise Radio and TV, presented by University of Michigan Health West.
Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way. I'm making them big moves, I won't stay quiet. 5'6", but I feel like a giant. I got the source, I am the supplier. I can make them boys sing like the inner choir. I'm on top and I'm taking it higher.
Getting down to the final stretch of set number 2, 23-21. Grand Rapids over the Vegas Thrill. Dan Hasty, Katie Olson. And right now the Rise really trying to put themselves in just about the best position you can put yourselves in this sport.
Yeah, really staying close. 2 points to win. Being aggressive on this serve by Ashley Evans is going to really start off this rally.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Ashley Evans, back to the service line. Big point for both sides here. Glass Childers wants Kenna Sauer. Kept alive by Scully. Sponsel wants Chasse. And look at Claire Chasse, one of the best in the PVF. Turn down the lights, it's 24 points for Grand Rapids. 24-21, and Evans with a chance to finish the job in set 2. Nearly did just that. Free ball for GR. Evans for Dimitrova. There's 2 straight sets for the Grand Rapids Rise. Grand Rapids off to the start they were looking for. 25-21, the same score in each of the first 2 sets.
Pro Volleyball Federation, where every action carries the weight of passion and pride. There's a select group that rises above the rest. 23 athletes of the Pro Volleyball Federation are past or current members of the USA Women's National Volleyball Team, each a testament to dedication, skill, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Pro Volleyball Federation, building champions and making dreams a reality.
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way. I'm making them big moves, I won't stay quiet. 5'6", but I feel like a giant. I got the source, I am the supplier. I can make them sing like the inner choir. I'm on top and I'm taking it higher.
Rapids Rise. That's a look at their brand new locker room. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It is our intermission after a 2-0 lead for Grand Rapids. Dan Hasty, Katie Olson. Claire Chassé is one of the best players in the PVF, and she certainly showed that so far.
Oh my gosh, what a night for Claire Chassé. Currently, she's at 15 kills, really leading the Rise right now to having a successful 2 sets.
So she's in command, and we'll now look at seeing what these two teams did from a team perspective. Because right now, you'll see as we look into some of these numbers, Grand Rapids is really controlling the board.
Yeah, you're seeing that Grand Rapids is hitting at a 47%, and you're seeing the Vegas Thrill only at 37%. So they're really being attacker heavy on the Rise. Digs, I would expect to see a lot more digs. You are seeing that the Rise are digging about 27 balls right now, and they have 23 currently for the Vegas Thrill.
So as we look inside some of these numbers, one of the big things that really does stand out is, of course, the kills. But one of the reasons that they're doing it is because they've just been feeding Chassé almost over and over again. But Simone Abbott's had a nice game as well.
Yeah, Ashley Evans starting off the game, being able to move her offense around really opens up the court for Claire Chassé. So the Thrill aren't just going automatically to the outside. They have to stay at home and then find where the ball is going.
Coming up next, we've got a special double feature for you as we get to know 2 of the members of the Grand Rapids Rise. We'll learn about Ashley Evans. We'll also learn about Camilla Gomez. And then after that, it's time for the 3rd set. Grand Rapids trying to close out with a 2-0 lead over the Vegas Thrill right here on Rise Radio and TV, presented by U of M Health West.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Looking like a baddie, I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, cause I run this whole block.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at realprovb.com and provolleyballshop.com.
Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way. I'm making them big moves, I won't stay quiet. 5'6", but I feel like a giant. I got the source, I am the supplier. I can make them boys sing like the inner choir. I'm on top and I'm taking it higher.
Brooke
Nunaviller can put the ball away from every single area of the court.
and an off-speed tip. Brooke Nunaviller quickly in the scores column for Omaha in this first set. Everything going their way, including that stop block.
Man, oh man, is it difficult to get momentum when you're playing against Nunaviller.
Starts off set 2 with an ace serve. Mayfield on serve receive. Nunaviller hunting the line. She's feeling it.
What can't Nunaviller do?
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's
Pro Volleyball Federation, where every action carries the weight of passion and pride. There's a select group that rises above the rest. 23 athletes of the Pro Volleyball Federation are past or current members of the USA Women's National Volleyball Team, each a testament to dedication, skill, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Pro Volleyball Federation, building champions and making dreams a reality.
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way. I'm making them big moves, I won't stay quiet. 5'6", but I feel like a giant. I got the source, I am the supplier. I can make them boys sing like they in a choir. I'm on top and I'm taking it higher.
The two teams switch sides. We are now ready for the third set. 2-0 Grand Rapids on top from Van Andel Arena. And coming up after this, Grand Rapids is going to do something they've already done once this year, and quite frankly, they didn't enjoy it all that much. They've got a 3-match road trip. Columbus, then to Vegas to see this Thrill squad, and then at Omaha. We'll have to talk about that. That's going to be a real test for them. Ashley Evans serves. Glass Childers, and the first point of set 3 goes to Vegas. Kenna Sauer, check that. That's Hannah Maddox. And the serve is Berkeley Oblad. Oblad getting it over. And Kayla Caffey rejected. 2-0 Vegas. Well, it's sort of a do-or-die time for the Thrill, so no surprise they come out with energy here. Oblad, good play. Abbott for Chasse, another block. Evans for Claire again. Handled. And 3 straight points for the Vegas Thrill. Kathy George, we talked to her before this match. She was really complimentary of their middles. Had a whole lot to say. Chasse, a little too close to the net. Boy, a tough start for Grand Rapids here in the third set.
Definitely see that the Vegas Thrill came out of that intermission with a chip on their shoulder. They are ready to fight back into this game.
Biggest lead for the Thrill all day. Evans, Grand Rapids needing a point, but Vegas denying it. Sponsel, Evans for Dimitrova. And at long last, a point for Grand Rapids.
We haven't heard Amelia Dimitrova's name too much in the first 2 sets. I could really see her coming alive in this third set. She is such a seasoned player. She really knows where to put the ball.
Into the net it goes from Chasse.
Vegas Thrill now have Kat Bell coming into the front row. She is leading their team right now with 10 kills.
We talked about this beforehand. We had a feeling we might see Molly McCage today, one of the great players in this Pro Volleyball Federation. There's Dimitrova, and that goes right into the face of Kylie Murr. It's a point for Grand Rapids, but Vegas had to wear it that time. Thankfully, she's up, and she seems to be okay. That was a fastball from Amelia Dimitrova.
Being left-handed and swinging down that line is not something that, as a defensive specialist, you're not exactly always ready for that ball. Just really hit at her face.
Let's go back to Molly McCage real quick, because Kathy George thought that she was going to see her today.
Yeah, she just got released off of the injury list, so we weren't 100% sure if she was going to come out and start or if we would see the other 2 middles.
Kayla Caffey. Little confusion near the back row. A free ball comes over and an opportunity for Grand Rapids. Point Vegas. 6-2, the Thrill in command.
That right there is a ball that the Grand Rapids Rise really needed to put away. Getting the Vegas thrill on their toes and getting a free ball is what you aim to do.
Hannah Maddox. Evans wanting Dimitrova. That time Kylie Murray able to handle it. Grote tried to throw it down with 2 hands. And this time Kenna Sauer gives the Thrill a 5-point lead.
What a dig by Kylie Murray back there. She says, Amelia, you're not getting me more than once.
How about Kenna Sauer? She's really taking this opportunity with Vegas and running with it.
She has. We have seen her come alive in a couple of the last matches. She's not getting that starting role, but she is making an impact for them.
There's Simone Abbott getting a point that the Grand Rapids side was desperate for. And they needed one of those like people need air, 7-3. Dimitrova back to serve. By Vegas, really impressive here in the 3rd set. Glass Childers. Sauer, another point. Kenna Sauer, they're starting to feed her, and she's making them look really smart for that. Lane Van Buskirk. Evans wanting Simone Abbott. Tried the changeup. Kat Bell blocked. Once again, Sponsel with a great play to keep it alive. That ball found her. And Simone Abbott gets the point for Grand Rapids. What a play in the back by Sarah Sponsel.
Really, she just stuck her right arm out, able to pop that ball straight up, and Simone Abbott capitalized on that play.
Simone Abbott will serve it up from near Holland, Michigan. Glass Childers, there's another good play by Sponsel. They want Dimitrova, didn't catch her in a good spot that time. And then right up front, Berkeley Oblad gives the Thrill a 5-point lead. And to the Thrill's credit, they've built this lead and they've kept it so far.
Serving number 1, Kat Bell.
Kat Bell serves for the Thrill. Nearly ended up into the net. From the back throw, and it's Dimitrova. There's a point for Grand Rapids.
Love that choice by Ashley Evans. That first ball, you saw her set Dimitrova a little too far to the right side, set her again, and got the perfect ball for her.
Maren Grote serves for Grand Rapids. Sauer, Glass Childers, tapped at the net. Rise have a chance to build some momentum with Claire Chassé. That's a point. 2 in a row for Grand Rapids. They're down by 3. Now, what a game it's been for Claire Chassé. Give you a look at her numbers momentarily. Maren Grote, Evans from the 10-foot line. Kept alive by Vegas. Good play for Hannah Maddox. Free ball. Chassé cleans it up. 3 in a row for Grand Rapids, and it's getting tight in set number 3. You see Maren Grote again, who had a phenomenal game, especially defensively. That win over Columbus last Saturday. Speaking of great plays up front, that's Oblad. Big point for Vegas, 10-7. Both of these two teams fresh off of wins over the Columbus Fury. Chassé, handled by Kat Bell. Hannah Maddox blocked with Kayla Caffey. That's a monster block. 2-point Rise deficit.
Hannah Maddox hits with such a heavy, hard swing that ball came straight back to the ground. Great block by Kayla Caffey.
Ashley Evans. Sauer, and a quick opportunity out front, and there's the Leland, Michigan native, Alicia Glass Childress.
Great vision on the court by Alicia Glass-Childress. She's able to see that the passers are a little farther back.
She was like, there's no way I'm leaving today without a kill. Free ball comes over. Glass-Childress wanting another one, and she will. She's got 2 in a row, and the Thrill are up 4 once more.
Alicia Glass-Childress is such a great leader on the court. Her ability to really take over the game and put her hitters in the best possible positions. And not only now she's seeing that she needs to be a part of this game. It's what has made her such a great player.
Let's talk a little bit about Glass-Childress. Former Penn State Nittany Lion, USA national team, was part of that bronze medal team back in Rio in 2016. And you were kind of talking about setters before this match, being a setter yourself. You know, it really comes down to what you're able to fuel for all the players around you. But you sort of had some statistical numbers on this. You were saying, if this player does X, how many assists does it look like that elite setters put together? And she's really checked those boxes. What do those look like?
Yeah, so your typical average setter is getting about 9 assists, 9 to 10 assists a game. You see Alicia upwards towards the 12, 13. That means that she is not only getting her hitters in the best possible spot, but they are capitalizing on that. You can't have a higher assist number without your attackers being at a higher percentage, and she does a great job of putting her attackers in that position where they can get that many kills.
Is that what separates her from a lot of the other setters in this league, or is there more to it?
There's a little more to it. That and the leadership. She is a coach's daughter, so she has lived and breathed the game of volleyball her whole life. Spoken to her at the beginning of the club season. She came to Far Out, where she is an alum of. Really talked to the girls about what it's like to professionally. She was a 3-time national champion at Penn State. Then she won the bronze medal in 2016. She was the top setter of that Olympic Games. Really just, she's such a decorative player and a really fun woman to talk to.
No surprise that she's in this league. Back to live action we go. Evans looking for Claire Chassé. Handled by the Thrill. Hannah Maddox. And the Rise have a chance to get the point with Dimitrova. And they've got it. Grand Rapids down just 2 here in set 3.
Kenna Sauer in the back row there made a great dig, just a little too wide. She really read Dimitrova.
Claire Chassé's turn from the service line. That was a fastball across. And Hannah Maddox gets that point back for Vegas.
We haven't really seen Hannah Maddox go for those high hands, but that's such a hard defensive play to make.
Vegas did a really good job at the PVF draft this year. They found a lot of talent with their picks. They found Hannah Maddox with their 4th pick. Grand Rapids gets a point that time.
Yeah, Hannah Maddox didn't come from one of those top name schools. She did come from South Alabama. They are a very strong volleyball program, but it's not like the Texas or the Nebraska. So it was a great find by Fran Flory.
So was Kylie Murr. She was taken 17th overall. Maddox with a little tap and a point. The Thrill go back up by 3. Kylie Murr, former Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year during her time at OSU. Hannah Maddox to the service line for the Thrill. And Hannah Maddox has an ace for Vegas. They are in cruise control here in set number 3. They've also got a player on their bench who does the worm every time they get an ace. That's fun. I like that. Ashley Evans for Amelia Dimitrova. She gets the point for Grand Rapids. No worm on their side, but they'll still have fun with it. They're down by 3. Why don't we have any celebrations like that up here?
Better go talk to them.
Maybe our director, maybe Michael Spruitt can do it for us. Here's a near side shot on the block out in front, but Vegas has a chance once more. Good play for Chassé. And down to the floor went Evans to try and keep it alive, to no avail.
It's one of those hustle plays where Claire Chassé just made a swat at it overhead, and Ashley Evans wasn't quick enough to get there. A little more communication there on the court, I think, could have kept that ball alive.
I believe I heard Orlando also has some great celebrations from their bench, if I'm not mistaken. Here's Ashley Evans. Maren Grote gets stuffed, and the Thrill go up by 5. Now Kathy George goes to her bench. Looks like Mac Pedraza is coming in.
Yeah, we got a setting sub coming in. So Mac has to come in and really take charge of the court on the Rise side, really giving a fresh set of hands, if you per se, to the Grand Rapids Rise.
Mac Pedraza and Gabby Gonzalez, 4 seasons together at Ohio State. Pedraza nearly had a chance there, but it's kept alive by Vegas. Free ball, Pedraza with a little touch and a point for Grand Rapids. A little bit of energy into that lineup for Kathy George.
Great eyes on the court by Mac Pedraza. You know, she's been on the bench the whole game this far, so being able to really see where the players are on the court and take advantage of that was a great move by Mac.
3-time All-American at Ohio State was Pedraza. Pedraza for Chassé. Out of bounds it goes. And the Rise cutting into that Thrill lead. They trail by 3. It's kind of backhanded on its way over. Surprised it was as close as it was. Glass Childers for Kat Bell. Last minute play by Scully, and a free ball sends over by Chassé. Sauer, good play by Scully. Now Sponsel wants Claire. Didn't catch it in the best of spots. However, Kat Bell does, and the Thrill lead by 4.
Kat Bell's vision of the court, of moving around her swings, is just great. She keeps the ball in front of her so she can go hard cross or to that line, dropping the ball just in front of that middle back player.
That's Kat Bell, the former Texas Longhorn and national champion back in 2012. Pedraza for Dimitrova. Tucks it inside the back line. And at this point, this is about the time where the Rise would have to go on a run if they're going to tighten this one up.
Yeah, they really need to put together some back-to-back points here at the serving line.
Maren Grote serves for Grand Rapids. Glass Childers, and beautifully snuck inside the line by Berkeley Oblad. See that really was well done by the talented Berkeley Oblad, the former Utah Ute and the Vegas native. Pedraza for Chassé. The point initially awarded to Vegas, but immediately Kathy George is drawing squares on her coaching sidelines, and that means only one thing. It's time for the challenge system.
Looks like they're challenging a touch there on Claire Chassé's attack. She really swung for those high hands.
Chassé was pretty quick to mention that she thought it was touched. So now we go over to the Dallas area and check in on Frisco, Texas. What do you think?
Looks like we have no block touch ruled. Just barely missing those fingers.
And how about the response from Vegas? They could have rolled over fairly easily after those first 2 sets, but they've looked great here.
You know, with a decorative coach like Fran Flory and then Alicia Glass Childers leading your team, you know that they're not going to back down.
Pedraza for Chassé and a block. Glass Childress and Oblad teaming up. And the Thrill have their largest lead today. A service error. And it goes back to the Rise. Pedraza with a shot at it. native of Sunbury, Ohio, with her team down by 5. Nearly had it into the net. And Oblad, she's been busy here in the third set. Thrill go back up by 6.
Really running those slides behind the setter with the middle is a strong point for the Vegas Thrill, and the GR Rise does not have any answers right now.
Oblad over, Chassé puts it down. Boy, that was a rocket on the swing of the right arm from Claire Chassé.
So it looks like we have Simone Abbott coming back into the front row for Grand Rapids Rise.
Comes in for Shannon Scully. Chassé serves for GR. Sauer, Glass Childers, right back to Kenna. Handled. Pedraza. Abbott gets the point for Grand Rapids. It is not easy when you're going up against Glass Childress and Lane Van Buskirk, but that time they couldn't get it down. Big point to be had here with the Rise down 4. Glass Childers wants Kenna Sauer. Too strong. And what was a 6-point deficit is now down to 3.
And here we go, we have a timeout by the Vegas Thrill.
So they'll talk about it. It's Rise Volleyball on WXSP YouTube at 96-1 the game.
Nunaviller can put the ball away from every single area of the court.
And an off-speed tip. Brooke Nunaviller quickly in the scores column for Omaha in this first set. Everything going their way, including that stop block.
Man, oh man, is it difficult to get momentum when you're playing against Nunaviller.
Starts off set 2 with an ace serve. Mayfield on serve receive. Nunaviller hunting the line. She's feeling it.
What can't Nunaviller do?
Has no interest in a set that lasts 70 points, but they've been doing it a whole lot in their first 8 matches. So far, the Grand Rapids Rise, Katie, now involved in the 4 longest sets in league history, including going down 36-34 against San Diego last time they were on the road.
That's a lot of points there to be had. So once you get to 25, it's just going back and forth for another 11 points to get to 36 is crazy. It's almost another game.
I think the equivalent of quadruple overtime. Claire Chassé. Kenna Sauer has it deflected. And a point for Vegas. That's a big point out of the Vegas timeout. Good timing for Fran Flory. Vegas' head coach. That's exactly what her side needed. Pedraza, little touch for Dimitrova. Free ball comes back. Sponsel, Pedraza, chance for Kayla Caffey. What a play by Vegas to keep control. Sponsel, Pedraza, Caffey again, and this time she gets it down. Back to a 3-point set, but the Rise are running out of time.
Love how Mac Pedraza really gets the middles involved in transition, which is when the ball is going back and forth between each side. Throwing in a middle attack there really keeps everyone guessing on where the ball is going, and since middles are so quick, it's a higher percentage kill.
Here comes Camila Gomez. A little bit too long. That's a big point for Vegas and a tough time for a service error. Rise's deficit is 4. The next point for Vegas sends them to their first set point today.
Now we got Hannah Maddox back here at the service line for Thrills. She does have a wicked topspin serve.
Maddox. See how tough that can be to handle. Simone Abbott. Pedraza wants Dimitrova. And the Rise live to see another point before set point. Well, the Rise have had some of their best volleyball played at this stage, their first 2 sets. But right now, the margin for error razor thin. Dimitrova. The laser that goes over. And Vegas gets it to set point thanks to the middle. Alicia Glass-Childress helped get that point. Two teams with a little momentum, both having beaten Columbus recently. Megan Jemison into serve for Vegas. Into the net. Keeps it a 3-point set, but again, the Rise will need a whole lot of things to go right in order to push this beyond the standard 25. Simone Abbott standing somewhere near section 202. Floats it over. Kept alive, Vegas looking for their first set of the day. They've got it. And the Vegas Thrill live to see another set. Grand Rapids 2, Vegas 1. Our fourth set is next. You've got the Grand Rapids Rise presented by U of M Health West.
NCAA women's volleyball will never be the same. Students of the game will study this era for generations. But we're only getting started. Sign up for pre-sale, news, and more at ncaa.com/volleyball.
Looking like a baddie, I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, cause I run this whole block.
Gear up with the official Pro Collection apparel today. Available exclusively at realprovb and provolleyballshop.com.
Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way. I'm making them big moves, I won't stay quiet. 5'6", but I feel like a giant. I got the source, I am the supplier. I can make them boys sing like the inner choir. I'm on top and I'm taking it higher.
Brooke Nunaviller.
Nunaviller can put the ball away from every single area of the court.
And an off-speed tip. Brooke Nunaviller quickly in the scorer's column for Omaha in this first set. Everything going their way, including that stop block.
Man, oh man, is it difficult to get momentum when you're playing against Nunaviller.
Starts off set 2 with an ace serve. Mayfield on serve receive. Nunaviller hunting the line. She's feeling it.
What can't Nunaviller do?
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
Lucky for them, they're back, and lucky for the Vegas Thrill, they got set 3, so they're back in this one as well. From Van Andel, Arena, Dan Hasty, Katie Olson, happy St. Patrick's Day. Rise are getting ready for a 3-game road swing. Meanwhile, Vegas, they actually get to come home for 2 and 3 out of the next 4. They've got San Diego, then the Rise on the 26th, then they go to Omaha, and they're back for Atlanta. How does Vegas do in set 4 what they did in set 3? What's the most important thing they need?
Well, right now you saw the Vegas Thrill have 17 digs in one set. That is almost unheard of compared to the Rise 11. They were great defensively and also offensively. They're now at a 41% hitting percentage, and the Rise, they knocked them down to 44%.
How about Kenna Sauer getting an ace to start the 4th set, and that momentum continuing to swing over to the Vegas side. Kenna Sauer, the former member of the Grand Rapids Rise. Pedraza handled off the Dimitrova swing. Pedraza this time looking for Chassé. Kept alive with Sponsel. Chassé. Good play by Kat Bells. They tried to tuck that into the near side. Pedraza for Caffey. What a play. And Vegas did everything they could to keep that point alive. We're tied at 1. Keep somebody like Mac Pedraza fairly busy. You got to figure out all these different options to go to over and over. Kind of reminds you of when they played against Omaha. When Grand Rapids had Omaha here, it was just the length that was a problem for Grand Rapids.
Yeah, you don't see volleyball sets going super long or within points also. The longevity of the game is just so much greater at this level.
Dimitrova. Point goes to Vegas, and Dimitrova might be interested in a challenge here. Immediately looked over to her head coach, Kathy George. No challenge on the Grand Rapids side. Oblad serves. Have to settle for a back row attack. Kat Bell will do the same. Sponsel, Pedraza, and from that 10-foot line, Chassé. Watches the point go Vegas's way. And much like in the third set, the Thrill jump out here to an early lead. And if you're on that Grand Rapids side, you don't want this one ballooning any further than where it is right now. What's going on with Chassé? Tying him up. It's just a shoe. Here's Simone Abbott. Down that one goes. Chassé's got the gold shoes going today. I thought we'd see more green out there on the sneakers. Now Kayla Caffey with a chance. That's a big point for Grand Rapids. Tapped over. How about that change up out in front? Now Vegas's lead goes to 3. Glass Childress serves. Point to Vegas. And again, their lead is 4 right out of the gate. This is exactly what they did in the third set. And look how close that was. Vegas has really put it together here. Dimitrova gets blocked.
Vegas Thrill right now is being an absolute brick wall up there for the Rise.
And now Kathy George goes back to her bench, and it's a setter switch. Ashley Evans back, Mac Pedraza steps out. It was Evans who was on the floor for the first 2 sets that Grand Rapids won today. Evans wants Dimitrova, and that time Grand Rapids gets a point. What does it help? How does it help when Evans goes out with a chance to watch it from a different angle like that?
You know, it gives her a chance to really hit that reset button and calm down a little bit.
Dimitrova. They want Kat Bell. And she's got it down inside the line. Kat Bell, 7 professional organizations in 5 countries over the past 8 years. Now it's Dimitrova. That one a little bit too long. And the way this 4th set has started, it's making you think about possibly set number 5. What a job from Vegas.
Vegas is doing a great job forcing Grand Rapids Rise into making those hitting errors.
Speaking of errors, Maddox into the net. Rise took the first 2 sets, 25-21, before Vegas returned the favor with a win in set 3. Glass Childers tapped over, and a great little change up that time from Kenna Sauer.
That middle of the court is such a hard place to defend because you're dug in so deeply back there on defense, expecting such a hard-driven ball.
Van Buskirk. Evans wants Chassé. Down it goes, and you'd have to wonder at this point if that's the way the Rise are going to try to get this set back in order. They were constantly feeding Chasse, and give credit to Vegas because they've done something to kind of neutralize her a little bit. Can they get her back and involved again? Kat Bell gets it inside the line. What a play by Kat Bell. I mean, Vegas really setting the tone. Well, ever since intermission, it has been all Vegas. Evans wants Chasse. Kennesaur. Chasse for Evans. Tried to pop it over. No luck. Kennesaur blocked by Kayla Caffey. And the Rise trying to put a little momentum of their own together.
Kayla Caffey doing a great job of reading that tip and saying, not today, throwing it right back down.
Grand Rapids needs a lot more where that came from. Ashley Evans. Maddox, Glass Childers. Oblad with a big swing. Evans wants Claire Chasse.
Looks like we have a net violation by Vegas Thrill. You know, volleyball is such a momentum game that the Rise are only down right now by 4, but it almost feels a lot more.
That feeling might change if Grand Rapids gets another point. They've got 2 straight. Not to be. Berkeley Oblad. Thrill go back up by 5. And getting that big early lead, they've been able to essentially just trade points ever since. Evans for Caffey. You couldn't tee it up any better for Kayla Caffey.
What a great swing by Kayla Caffey, really going back down that thumb up swing, knocking it in front of that 10-foot line.
How much did they miss her while she was out with her injury?
You know, she brings such a fiery, competitive edge in that front row, and she's so quick that they were down a little bit when she was on that injury reserve list. Speaking of Kayla Caffey, there she is at the front net.
And that's Caffey's point, and now the deficit goes to 3. Now can Claire Chasse make it a 2-point deficit? Momentum has been hard to come by for Grand Rapids. And Berkeley Oblad is the biggest reason why.
Right now, the Grand Rapids Rise really has to find a way to shut her down on that slide ball. Right now, she's beating the block, so setting a better block on that pin is going to slow her down.
Service error. Big help for Grand Rapids at this juncture. Kayla Caffey back to serve. After this point, we'll give you the attendance for this one today. Big swing and a point. Hannah Maddox, 14-10 Vegas. Our attendance this afternoon, 4,259, 4,259 on St. Patrick's Day at Van Andel Arena. Grand Rapids down by 4. Make it 5. Kat Bell with the block.
One of the best blockers overseas is Kat Bell.
You know it's St. Patrick's Day. We gotta do it. Get on your feet. And
Timeout on the floor. Vegas with a 5-point lead. They're in control. It's Pro Volleyball from GR on the Rise Radio and TV network.
Pro Volleyball Federation, where every action carries the weight of passion and pride. There's a select group that rises above the rest. 23 athletes of the Pro Volleyball Federation are past or current members of the USA Women's National Volleyball Team, each a testament to dedication, skill, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Pro Volleyball Federation, building champions and making dreams a reality.
Randy Hansen, president of Centennial Securities, committed to meeting your financial needs for every stage.
$4,259, making some noise here in Grand Rapids. Another night of Pro Volleyball Federation volleyball. Grand Rapids, who took the first two sets with some late runs, have seen Vegas turn things around totally. What in the world did Fran Flory say in that locker room?
I don't know. It looks like they are defensively a lot stronger. They came out super strong, blocking a lot of balls by the Grand Rapids Rise.
Glass Childers over. And a coach's point. And from the coach on the floor, how much better does it get with Amelia Dimitrova? Now it's the 17-year pro back to the service line for Grand Rapids. Murr, Glass Childers, Kat Bell with a changeup. And Chassé able to get it over. If nothing else, they live to see another chance. Kat Bell pounds it down, and the Thrill go back up by 5.
Kat Bell is leading the Vegas Thrill with 14 kills for her team.
Early, it was the Claire Chassé show. Try to say that one 5 times fast. But now it's been Kat Bell and Berkeley Oblad on the Vegas side. Simone Abbott, too strong. And that's another big thing that we saw. Simone Abbott was really important in those first 2 sets. They've also kind of calmed things down on that front.
Yeah, the Vegas Thrill, they've done a great job of really containing Simone Abbott and Claire Chassé.
You get a look at Hannah Maddox. Evans wants Dimitrova. Murr, Glass Childers, Kenna Sauer. Sponsel, Evans, and a quick shot from Maren Grote. No luck. Sauer, a little too long, and a big point for the Rise. They're trying not to let that deficit balloon any bigger. Simone Abbott serves. She is so far away from the service line, she might have to pay for parking. Point for the Thrill. Van Buskirk goes back to serve for Vegas. Sponsel, Evans, Dimitrova, blocked. And Vegas showing its length and all those talents in middles coming up big. Thrill go up by 7, and all of a sudden we're starting to see much clearer that potential 5th set. Unless Grand Rapids can dig out of the hole. Chassé blocked again. Berkeley Oblad.
Looks like it was just out of bounds there.
Oh, out of bounds, very good.
So Maren Grote back to serve for the Grand Rapids Rise.
This is why I like having you up here, you see. So now instead it goes to 6. I think Vegas thought they had that for a moment as well. Kat Bell got blocked. They'll get her another chance. This time it's Kenna Sauer. Now it's a 7-point Thrill lead. And it's not easy to go on the road, especially when you're Vegas. A lot of the teams in this league so far, the Columbuses, the Atlantas, the Grand Rapids, it's a long way to be flying.
Yeah, quite a time change too for them.
Kathy George is talking about those challenges that all the teams in the league have to face, but Vegas seems like they have to do it as much, if not more, than most. Free ball has to go over. Glass Childers, Oblad, deny. Chassé and Caffey teaming up. Glass Childers kind of late to get up that time. She seems to be just fine. Evans to the service line for Grand Rapids. Too long. Grand Rapids won these first two sets 25-21. And since that time, Vegas returned the favor with a win by the exact same score. And here, it's a much wider lead for the Thrill. Chassé gets a point. Trying to give Grand Rapids something to build off of. And really, they've set the tone, has Vegas, early in these last two sets.
Yeah, volleyball is such a momentum switching game that you really don't know how this lead is going to go.
Just been trading points ever since. Glass Childers for Maddox. Read that defense like a book. 7-point Thrill lead. 22-15 Vegas. Trying to tie up this match at 2 sets apiece. Oblad serves. Evans wants Abbott. Great play going down to get it with a pancake from Kat Bell. And then in the middle, Kayla Caffey gets the point for Grand Rapids.
Great choice there by Kayla Caffey. She saw that Kat Bell was a little slow to get up, so she went after that deep 1-6 corner.
And that pancake by Kat Bell, just another representation of what these last 2 sets have been. They've really frustrated Grand Rapids with their length.
Yeah, as an attacker, when someone is constantly digging you, it also forces you into having a little bit higher error.
Caffey serves. Glass Childers. Chassé doing a setter's roll. And a block by Hannah Maddox. Now Vegas closing in on tying this match up at 2 sets apiece.
Hannah Maddox has really been a key player for the Vegas Thrill today. She's at 13 kills right now.
First time substitution today. The first round pick of Grand Rapids in the inaugural PVF draft. Morgan Fingal checks in. Former Tennessee Volunteer trying to give the Rise some size. Evans for Fingal, blocked. It's set point. Lane Van Buskirk in the middle. And now the native of Leland, Michigan, Alicia Glass Childress, with a chance to tie us up at 2. Murr for Bell. Fingal for Abbott. Have to go with a back row attack, and they get it down. And Vegas has tied us up at 2 sets apiece. The Thrill coming from up off the mat. And we've got a contest again in Grand Rapids. It was
Pro Volleyball Federation, where every action carries the weight of passion and pride. There's a select group that rises above the rest. 23 athletes of the Pro Volleyball Federation are past or current members of the USA Women's National Volleyball Team, each a testament to dedication, skill, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Pro Volleyball Federation, building champions and making dreams a reality.
From club or high school courts to championship arenas, Spalding has been the trusted partner of volleyball players for generations. Our team of dedicated professionals isn't just about selling equipment, we're about supporting your journey. Spalding offers a comprehensive range of high-performance systems, nets, and accessories meticulously crafted for every skill level, budget, and playing style. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Spalding's knowledgeable staff will guide you, equip you, and cheer you on every step of the way.
Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way. I'm making them big moves, I won't stay quiet. 5'6", but I feel
Meanwhile, on the Grand Rapids side, Grand Rapids has to dig deep now. You got to give Vegas a lot of credit. Could have gone a lot differently after those first 2 sets went to Grand Rapids, but it's been all Vegas in sets 3 and 4.
Yeah, I wonder what Fran Flory really said in that locker room. Block party.
Kennesawer serves. Ashley Evans. Rise are looking for the first point, and they've got it. We're only playing to 15. Every point a little bit more important here in the 5th.
That was a beautiful set by Ashley Evans, really reversing the flow of where she was running. All the way to the outside, throws it back to Amelia Dimitrova.
Now it's up to Chassé. Big chance to take control early. Glass Childers for Maddox. Handled. Big opportunity. Chassé makes it 2-0 Grand Rapids.
Looks like Grand Rapids Rise is really going after Kennesawer from the service line and then targeting Kat Bell on the defensive side.
Chassé once more. Almost put it into the net. And a point on the Vegas side. Berkeley Oblad, she's been outstanding in her last 2 sets. Now she's to the service line. Oblad, former All-American. Abbott got rejected, but another chance. This time they want Dimitrova, and she sneaks it inside the line. Everything gets turned up in sets like this one.
Yeah, you can really feel the energy of the building in here. Everyone is on their edge of their seat.
Caffey to serve for Grand Rapids. Glass Childers with a sneak attack, and the Thrill get a point. You always have to account for that with her. She's done that a couple times today.
Yeah, one of the smartest setters you will see.
Now she's to the service line. Evans going for Dimitrova. Handled there from Glass Childers. They want Hannah Maddox this time, and we are all tied up at 3.
Hannah Maddox is one of those players that's just going to swing for the fences. She really goes off of those hands, testing the block of the Grand Rapids Rise.
2 straight points for Vegas. Glass Childers at the line. Abbott, Evans for Chassé. Kept alive. And a point right in the middle. Lane Van Buskirk gives the Thrill the lead in the 5th set.
Quite a play by Alicia Glass Childers, just being able to get one hand up there, tapping it to her middle.
Glass Childers over. Evans for Dimitrova. Didn't get it in the right spot. And Maddox. 5-3. Vegas has scored 4 straight points. And when you get something like that in the 5th set, that can be everything.
Right here, it's really important for the Grand Rapids Rise to shut down the Vegas Thrill.
Evans for Dimitrova. Kept alive. They've got to send it over. Vegas looking for 5 in a row, but a block from Maren Grote, and it couldn't have come at a bigger time for Grand Rapids.
Great job by Maren Grote staying home with her middle being up right there.
The former Washington Husky with the big block. Dimitrova to serve. Trying to tie it up. Vegas looking with Kat Bell. Here comes Grand Rapids. Evans for Chassé. Lane Van Buskirk denies her. The lead for Vegas is 2. And what Vegas did each of their last 2 sets, they got the lead early. Might not be like that here in the 5th. Hannah Maddox serves. Sponsel. Evans, and a sneak attack on the GR side. Maren Grote has the last 2 Rise points. Surprise, surprise. Setting up the middles. And now Simone Abbott. A good 20 feet behind that service line. Into the net. That's a tough break for Grand Rapids. Now they have to find a way to get that point back. Evans for Chasse. Down it goes, and they do just that.
Just a miscommunication by the Vegas throw side. You saw Alicia Glass really go to the net like she should as a setter, and Kenna Sauer peeled a little too soon.
Marin Grote's turn to serve. Glass Childers for Bell. And Grote can't get there. The Thrill go up by 2. And only playing to 15, the Thrill already starting to feel it. You see how close Grote was just trying to get that pancake out. Into the net, Kat Bell, and a huge break for Grand Rapids. Ashley Evans gets the chance from the service line. We've had our fair share of those. Oblad, down it goes, and the Thrills lead goes back to 2. They have not been able to solve Berkeley Oblad since the start of the 3rd set.
No, right now she has 9 kills, and I believe all 9 of those kills are going from behind the setter.
Popped over by Vegas. Evans had to go a long way, and Chasse. Maybe another chance. Sponsel gets the chance to set for Dimitrova. Vegas collects. Kat Bell. Down it goes. Point Vegas, and that feels like a big one. Timeout. Grand Rapids. Vegas starting to close in, and the Rise still looking for an answer. You've got the Grand Rapids Rise presented by U of M Health West.
Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way. I'm making them big moves, I won't stay quiet. 5'6", but I feel like a giant. I got the source, I am the supplier. I can make them boys sing like they in a choir. I'm on top and I'm taking it higher.
Getting down to brass tacks here in Grand Rapids. Vegas, the Thrill were down 2 sets to none at intermission, but ever since then it has been all Vegas. They lead the Grand Rapids Rise 10-7. Dan Hasty, Katie Olson, and we are in for quite the finish here at Van Andel Arena. Give Vegas all the credit in the world. They got off the mat in a big way today.
Yeah, after the first 2 sets, they've done a great job of really containing Grand Rapids Rise hot players, Claire Chasse and Simone Abbott.
Simone Abbott comes out, and Shannon Scully checks in. We saw her make a big impact in the win over Columbus last Saturday. Sauer to serve. Evans for Dimitrova. Blocked. Kept alive. Chasse. Point Vegas, and Grand Rapids is adamant that a challenge may need to take place here.
At this point, if you are the Grand Rapids Rise, you almost have to challenge this ball. If it's anything close, the switch of 1 point here could be huge for them.
It is a Grand Rapids challenge, and you cannot help but think that this entire match could swing based on what the call here is.
Yeah, the switch of 1 point in this quick game to 15 is huge.
Either the Rise will be down by only 2, or Vegas will have extended the lead to 4. Fran Flory has done an outstanding job with her team today. Here's a look.
Looks like there is a block touch. You can see that middle finger move.
What
point
a
Rise.
Huge swing for Grand Rapids. Those swings are everything. And now the Rise with a chance to cut their deficit to 1. And Claire Chasse's to the service line. If the Rise come back to win, we'll be talking about that challenge. Oblad pounding it down, and the Thrill are just 4 points away.
Such a great, that's what Alicia Glass-Childers does so well. She's able to set that slide from 50 feet away.
Oblad almost put it into the net. Sponsel for Dimitrova. There's a point for the Rise. Thrill dominated set number 4, 25-16. And the Rise have been trying to recover ever since. It's Kayla Caffey. Glass-Childers for Maddox. Point Vegas. And the margin for error slim to none on the Grand Rapids side. Thrill came in with a record of 4-7, but surprisingly good on the road this year, having won 3 of their 6 matches. Evans for Scully. There's a much needed Rise point. Shannon Scully right on time.
Shannon Scully does a great job of being one of those in pressure moment players.
Amelia Dimitrova with the Rise down by 2. This one feels like a need to have it point for Grand Rapids if they want to win this one. Kat Bell denies it, and the Vegas Thrill are just 2 points away. Not had very many of these 2-0 comebacks so far in PVF history. The Thrill are closing in. Evans, Maren Grote says you'll have to wait a little longer. Shannon Scully to serve for Grand Rapids. Glass-Childers for Kat Bell. Handled, a huge opportunity. Dimitrova got it blocked. And the Vegas Thrill have match point here on St. Patrick's Day. To serve is Lane Van Buskirk. Into the net. And now Grand Rapids with a gotta have it point. Maren Grote goes back to the service line for Grand Rapids. Vegas, who trailed 2-0, a chance to win it. Sauer, Glass-Childers, Bell. And the Vegas Thrill come back to life, winning each of the last 3 sets. Vegas a winner over Grand Rapids. What a stunner. Hey, 15-12, the Thrill take down the Grand Rapids Rise. We're back to wrap it up after this. This is Rise Radio and TV, presented by University of Michigan Health West.
Pro Volleyball Federation, where every action carries the weight of passion and pride. There's a select group that rises above the rest. 23 athletes of the Pro Volleyball Federation are past or current members of the USA Women's National Volleyball Team, each a testament to dedication, skill, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Pro Volleyball Federation, building champions and making dreams a reality.
Back here in Grand Rapids, a final score 3-2. They call it the reverse sweep as Grand Rapids, who had a 2-0 set lead, watched the Vegas Thrill come back to life and take the final 3 sets. Hi everybody, Dan Hasty, Katie Olson with you. And in this one, Vegas saw Grand Rapids really try to set up Claire Chaussee early, but give them a lot of credit because they adjusted.
Yeah, tons of credit to the Vegas Thrill. Whatever Fran Flory said in that intermission really turned it around for the Vegas Thrill. They went into that only having 9 blocks and then came out at 15 and then did not look back from there. They ended with 18 blocks on tonight, or 17 blocks on tonight, where the Grand Rapids Rise really didn't have an answer to that. They only had 8, and they really did a great job of shutting down Claire Chaussee and Amelia Dimitrova.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats and all the numbers from this contest, because you mentioned the blocks, Katie, and really that started in about set 3.
Yep. So front row is your first line of defense. So if you're not able to put up a strong block, your defenders back there they are a little bit more on their toes. So you saw the Vegas Thrill throw up a stronger block, and then that accumulated way more digs on their end.
Meanwhile, we can take a look and see some of the highlights from this contest because, as we mentioned early on, the Rise looked like they had everything figured out. They started to really go after Claire Chaussee, who really was living up to the billing. She had 16 points in the first 2 sets, and that was really what set the tone at the time and gave Vegas a lot to try and figure out.
Yeah, she really was on fire on the first 2 sets. And then you saw in the 3rd set, Vegas Thrill tweaked their blocking and defense a little bit, and then they slowed her down. We stopped going to Claire Chaussee as much, and that really put a strain on the game. Now that the Vegas Thrill had a stronger block up front, it was like trying to figure out who should we set, where should we go, stuff like that. You did see Kayla Caffey really coming alive. She was hitting at a 70% mark, had 7 kills there, so that was huge to have her back into that starting lineup.
Claire Chaussee finished with 26. Meanwhile, Amelia Dimitrova had 20 in this contest, so the 3rd time for Chaussee this year, over 20 points. You mentioned that they had stopped going to her. What was the reason for that? I had to imagine that Vegas made some changes.
Yeah, you know, the blocking was so strong on their movement. They had great defensive moves back there in middle back, able to read Claire Chaussee. So she was still getting those number of attacks, but she just wasn't seeing the kills that she's used to seeing, which for the Rise, as a setter, that kind of frustrates you for Ashley Evans. You're like, oh, I'm going to her. And then once she's not getting as many kills, you really are like, oh, what do I do now?
Meanwhile, Vegas had 5 different players in double figures here today. 21 points apiece from Kat Bell and Hannah Maddox, 15 out of Berkeley Oblad, 12 for Lane Van Buskirk, 10 for Kenna Sauer. It's got to be nothing sour at all about it from where Kenna's perspective is. This has to feel pretty sweet today.
Yeah, I mean, Alicia Glass-Childress does a great job of really moving her offense around. So you say that all of these players are in the plus 10 amount of kills. That's because of Alicia Glass-Childress. She did a great job of really moving it around and getting her hitters in that best possible area.
Got to give Fran Flory a lot of credit after what happened in those first 2 sets to turn things around. You just don't get a lot of reverse sweeps like this.
No, and what can you say in the locker room? Because that one game matters so much, and then the next game after that matters so much. Pushed it all the way to the 5th set where now you're tied 2-2, so now everything's on the line.
We mentioned those 5 different players in double figures, and really it was using that length. And we talked about Lane Van Buskirk over and over in this match, and it was Vegas who easily could have folded up and went home after those first 2 sets. But for whatever reason, they have a knack for playing well on the road, and that's something that Grand Rapids is trying to figure out a little bit.
Yeah, wondering if it's because they have so many players that are from this kind of time zone, if they're like, oh, we're back on our time zone kind of thing. But they also started their season relatively late.
Final score 15-12, the Vegas Thrill with a win over the Grand Rapids Rise. So that's going to wrap things up here. The luck of the Irish was on the Vegas side here from Van Andel Arena today. It's going to wrap things up here from Grand Rapids, and our thanks to all the good people who make these broadcasts go. For everyone at the Grand Rapids Rise, as well as our director, Michael Spruitt, our producer, Wade Cutler, and Katie Olson, this is Dan Hasty reminding you the final score here today. Vegas with a 3-2 come from behind win over the Grand Rapids Rise. We will talk to you for the next Rise home match. It will take a little while. April the 1st, when the Atlanta Vibe come to town. You can get tickets at grrise.com. On the other side, the Vegas Thrill, they're going to be coming home for a couple of matches. So Vegas having a chance to really capitalize. They've got San Diego coming up on March the 24th at 4 p.m., and then they will entertain this Rise team. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great night, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day.